If you're going through a hard time right now, this is for you. As you know, life doesn't always go the way we expect. There can be stresses, pressure, feeling stuck. I don't know what you're going through at the moment. Maybe you're going through a health challenge or financial challenge, relationship challenge. But with this video, I just want to encourage you that Jesus is there in the middle of it. You know, God hasn't left you. Even in the storm, he's still there. Sometimes it doesn't feel like he is. But trust me, I know he is. In fact, if we look at Isaiah chapter 43, verse 2, what does it say? When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. He hasn't left you. He's promised to be there. You can hold on to that. You can hold on to Isaiah chapter 43, verse 2. Jesus doesn't always remove the storm straight away. I wish he would. But sometimes he walks us through it. And sometimes going through the storms, when we get to the other side, even though it's not pleasant going through it, we come up the other side and we can look back and say, wow, God did something amazing. I can testify to that, and I'm pretty sure you can as well. Jesus doesn't always remove the storm straight away, but he walks through it with you. In fact, in Matthew 14, verse 27, it says, but Jesus immediately said to them, take courage, it is I, do not be afraid. So often it's a case of just allowing Jesus into our situation. And sometimes it can be, I've been in hard situations. And honestly, sometimes the hardest thing is choosing to focus on Jesus and allowing his presence to come in. Sometimes we need to do something that's going to help us. Sometimes we need to reach out to a friend, share the burden, get someone to pray, or definitely pray yourself, but get someone to pray. I mean, I'd love to pray for if you're going through something. Just take time out with God. Just get into a space where you can get the distractions away, whether it be worship, whether it be the word, whatever it takes. But know that Jesus is there with you, and he's never abandoned you, and he won't stop, and he won't start now. You know, that verse I just read out, Matthew 14, verse 27, but Jesus immediately said to them, take courage, it is I, don't be afraid. This is Jesus speaking directly in the middle of fear and chaos on the water. I don't know if you've ever been to the Sea of Galilee, but they say they can get some really big swells. I've been there, and when I went there and I saw how high swells can get, I thought, wow, I would have been pretty scared as well. But what did Jesus say? Don't be afraid. I am with you. So I encourage you, when fear tries to get a hold of you, don't let it. Let Jesus come in, whether it's through worship, reading the word, praying. You know, we're made to be in relationship with others, and sometimes it can just be a case of catching up with a good friend who can be there with us. So I just encourage you, don't allow fear, pressure, stress to take you down. In fact, I'd invite you right now, if this speaks to you, I'd encourage you to take a moment and pray. It could be as simple prayer as, Jesus, help me to trust you and not be afraid. Something as simple as that. And I also want to encourage you, if this has spoken to you, comment faith through the storm in the comments below. And if there's a prayer need you'd like me to pray for, please reach out to me. I'd love to pray for you and encourage you. As I say, we're not meant to be islands. We need one another. So hopefully this has encouraged you. If there's prayer that you'd like, please reach out to us. Reach out to me. I'd love to do that. Thank you.